Watch this carefully because nobody here actually answers a question. They just react to it.
How you doing, man?
I just want to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Why are you sensationalizing the propaganda?
What are we sensationalizing?
To attack our community. What's your final objective?
We're not attacking your community by any means.
Are you making good money from this?
We're looking for fraud.
No, I'm
For
not.
instance, can you answer our question? Where's Safari Transportation Company 607?
1 second.
It's not there.
How much money are you?
Answer the
How much
question.
money
Where's
are you
617
making?
Dreamline Security.
How much money are you
I
making
make money off
this?
of YouTube. That's how I make my money.
Exactly. So you're making money off of sensationalizing.
That's my job.
And attacking
is-
the Somali community.
I'm not attacking you guys. We're asking.
I'll tell you the reason why this is happening. All right. Let me tell you the reason why you're attacking
fraud,
this.
correct?
Yes.
This has nothing to do with race. This is fraud.
This is absolutely has to do with us being Muslim.
No, it does not.
All right, and us being from Africa. This is a constitutional argument. If you don't want us here, change the freedom of religion. Say, listen, we don't want Muslims in this country anymore.
We're not saying
No.
We're
Because
not saying
when I go
Sir,
onto
we're
your
talking
comments,
about fraud.
when I go onto your comments,
My comments
what I
aren't
see
me.
is people that say we do not want Muslims here. Kick every single Muslim in Minnesota out of Minnesota.
That's a comment.
You are listen.
That's not what I'm saying.
You're preparing for the Somali community to maybe be taken to concentration camps, just like the Japanese community. All right, you're sensationalizing.
No, we're not.
All right,
Sir,
something that
answer
can
the
listen.
question. Where-
That's something
where
that can
is the transportation
something that
vehicle
can
company?
jeopardize
Answer the
the
question.
safety and the protection of the
This is
Somali
fraud.
community.
We're talking
If
about
anything
fraud, sir.
happens to the Somali
We're talking
community,
about
listen,
fraud.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not physically touching
You're
you.
getting very close.
I'm not physically
You're
touching
very
you.
close.
No, I'm not physically touching you.
This is fraud.
What
We're
you're
talking about
doing,
fraud.
what you're doing,
You're
what you're
defending
doing.
fraud.
When I go into your
fraud.
comments,
You're defending fraud.
people who hate Muslims, who want us out of here
people can say
for
what they
being
want. I'm not
Muslim,
censoring
are
anybody.
using your material. Islamophobes use your material. People who hate Islam use your material. Say to us, we don't want you here.
Okay.
Change the Constitution.
Okay, we
But
got
guess
you.
what? Let me tell you something. Guess what?
Say it. We're asking about
You
fraud.
know, what you
asking
do.
about fraud.
You hate Muslims.
I'm not saying I hate
You
Muslims.
hate
We're
you
talking about
hate
fraud.
Muslims.
We're talking
Why are
about
you
fraud.
attacking us? Are we the only
fraud.
community that suffers because of fraud?
We're talking about
Are
fraud.
we the only community that does fraud? Are we the only community that does this?
This is about fraud.
All right, but there's what, 300 Somali providers in
fraud.
all of Minnesota?
There's actually.
I'm not.
800.
Don't touch me.
keep talking.
Is there
Don't go close.
Do you speak English? Right?
Don't go close.
Your security doesn't even speak English. Listen,
Yeah,
let me tell you
so
something.
See, this isn't a race issue,
Listen,
sir.
let me
This
say
is about
something.
fraud.
We have what, 1,000 providers?
Yeah, you guys have a.
Even it's 2,000 providers.
Okay,
You
sir.
want to sacrifice the safety of
Sir.
80,000 people
We're not
because of fucking 2,000 providers? Are you fucking mad?
Señor.
Are you stupid?
I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
You're
Where's the
sensationalizing. What about if a mass shooting happens in Minnesota? It will be because of you. It will be because of you.
Take him away.
If any Somali gets hurt in Minnesota, it's because of Nick fucking Shirley. If any Somali, if one single Somali gets hurt,
This is about fraud.
it's because of you. Sensationalize this, you son of a bitch. Sensationalize this.
Wow, you're
Get the
very
fuck
nice.
out of our neighborhood.
Very nice.
Get the fuck out of our
Sir,
neighborhood.
Can you tell me where the
Get the
transportation
fuck out of our neighborhood. We don't want you here.
Oh, your neighborhood.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Calm down, sir.
Get the fuck out of here. You want to sensationalize? You want clicks? You got
Say
clicks.
anything yourself.
You want clicks?
You're saying
You got clicks. You wanted clicks? You wanted YouTube?
where the transportation
You wanted YouTube clicks? You got YouTube clicks. Now get the fuck out of our community.
Tell me where the
Get the
transportation
fuck out of our community.
Tell me where the.
You stupid racist motherfucker. Say I don't want
This is
Muslims
about
here.
fraud.
Say I don't want Muslims here. Say it. Say I want to change the Constitution.
No, I don't
And I
want
want
to
to
change
change
the
freedom of religion. And I don't want Muslim Somalis in Minnesota. Kick them out. I was born in this country. You have to take the passport away from me.
Relax.
That is what you are arguing for.
We're not talking.
Change the Constitution.
Sir,
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my community. Get the fuck out of our community. Get the fuck out of our community. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid fucking idiot.
Notice something already? No one says, hey, here's the paperwork. No one says, hey, here's some sort of explanation. The conversation skips answers and jumps straight into all accusations. Man, I strongly wow, this is a lot of chapstick. All right, look, I'm still trying to get this chapstick ratios together. Anywho, That's not a debate. That's a pressure response. What I was seeing as the guy was reacting to Nick Shirley, and once you see that pattern, you start seeing it everywhere.
It's Democrats who have put Somali diaspora in Minneapolis at the center of their party and their state's politics. It's a small portion of the population. There is a bunch of fraud that goes on, and even Tim Walz has claimed that any investigation of this fraud is akin to white supremacy.
No,
which is
he
a
hasn't.
ridiculous
He has not claimed that.
He
He has
never said
not
that.
said
He
that.
has said
He
that.
had never
He has
said
not
that.
said that.
This is what happens when your own federal government wages war against you. This is what happens when they target communities for their own benefit. This is what happens when they scapegoat. And this is what happens when they no longer hide the idea of white supremacy, the idea of white supremacy, the idea of white supremacy, the idea of white supremacy.
It's Democrats who have put Somali diaspora.
Oh my gosh. That right. This right here is the firewall. Asking questions is normal. Investigating money, normal. Calling it racism is how you end the conversation without answering it. Conversations, like this that get blocked, it's going to raise some eyebrows for me. If you're sitting there just, that didn't happen and you got the proof. Conservatives we don't hate people, all right? We hate systems that don't add up. So let's rewind to where this pressure actually started.
I do know how to run a business. I do know that if you're going to make a business,
So,
you need to figure out how to
again-
make a profit. So therefore, you should not.
So how do you run a, how do you operate a daycare? What are the steps for the state of Minnesota as to how do you open and operate a daycare? Can you
I
tell
can't
me
tell you how to operate
that?
a
So
daycare.
then
But I
if you
do know how
don't
to
know
run a
those
business. I do
steps,
know that
if
you
you
not, you have to operate out of
Look
profit.
here.
This lady's mad at me because she's affiliated with this building because of the restaurant right here. I can't do anything about that.
Because you add that in my business.
I didn't
That's
say
not right.
I didn't mention your video. I didn't mention your restaurant once in my entire video. So that's very not right of you to come
Yes,
after me
you
for.
beat my son in your video and you tell everybody this is the wrong place and it's a
It's on
crime
the public
place.
sidewalk. Stop playing the victim card and
I
accept
have
that.
nothing to do with them.
Your business is going to be
Your
okay.
business will be fine if it's operating.
Yeah, and it also it's got a lot of attention. This is actually free marketing.
Yeah, you might as well just take the free market.
This is the moment he didn't accuse, he didn't yell. He asked how a daycare works. And somehow that became a personal attack. If simple questions feel dangerous, that tells you something. And then things get unintentionally hilarious.
It's about 10:15 out here outside the Quality Luring Center on a Tuesday night. Got 10 Somalis out here trying to fix their misspelled street name. We'll see how much success they have there. You got this guy back here is going to continue pacing around. He's already got several photos of my license plate. I don't know what he's going to do with that, but
Later.
they didn't quite finish the job changing out the sign. Guess I interrupted there. Because I'm in a public parking lot here. I'm not on their property. Hey man, do you want to have a chat? No. Okay, I was just saying you were taking pictures of me, so I was just... Yeah, you were taking pictures of me. Yeah, no, I think it's good. I'm glad you're finally changing the sign. You're gonna change it to actually what it's spelled as. You wanna say your name? I know, I'm on the sidewalk. You want me to pose for you? I guess you guys can do this just about all night. You don't open until what, 2 o'clock tomorrow? Is that what it is? At the daycare center, 2 o'clock? Hey! Hey! Huh? What'd you say? Huh? Oh, you don't want to talk now? All right. No, I was just curious. How many people do you need to change the letter on the sign? You got, it's, what time is it now? 10:30? Almost 10:30 out here on this Tuesday night. You got me. Unlike you guys, I'm not wearing a mask. I don't have to hide my identity. You got plenty of pictures of my rental car license plate though, so I'm happy for you on that one. I was just minding my own business. You guys came up to me. If you want to chat, I'll be over here. I got all night.
12 o'clock midnight.
It's now about midnight outside the Quality Luring Center, and as you can see, unfortunately, no luck getting that sign finished. Maybe tomorrow, but they have cool open flags now. Look at that, now open, because apparently they were closed just last week. Pretty wild, man.
10 people, midnight, they still can't spell learning. And the second someone says, hey, poof, nobody runs faster than people who don't want questions asked. But here's where it stops being funny.
They're so mad. The Somalians are so mad because can you imagine? For years you're at the dinner table talking with your family about how everything's good. Oh, we don't need to worry because the government and whatnot. I mean, 81% of these people are on welfare, but on top of that, they're collecting millions of dollars for these companies. Tax exempt, by the way, especially the daycares. So can you imagine how mad they are now? Like, that's why they're right now, there's, like, people are so upset. Like, there's, like, bounties on me here in Minnesota because people are so upset as far as the fraud that's being exposed because they know their time's up and they know everyone's just sick and tired of this happening inside their own state and across America.
What have some of those threats been?
Yeah, there was apparently like a bolo that they used. That's the word that some people told me was on me, and I can't reveal too much just because I don't want to reveal. But like, yeah, lots of messages, death threats, obviously on social media, and then it's just not the most safe thing for me to be moving around freely right now.
I think that's fair. I mean,
this is important. Nobody sends threats over loss. Nobody puts bounties on rumors, right? That only happens when pressure hits something real. Truth doesn't, panic people. Exposure does. And before anyone says this is all a vibe, right? I'll present you the receipts.
Meet Abdi. He is running for Minnesota House District 14A. And I bet you'll never guess what type of business Abdi owns. Blooming Kids Childcare. And I did a little research on Blooming Kids, and they have quite the laundry list of violations as well, just like the other ones that we were looking at. And over the years, they've been violated for no first aid kits, unsanitary conditions, not complying with CPR regulations, no supervision for the kids, not operating within the terms of their license. They never submitted their DHS background study when requested. Children were subjected to prohibited disciplinary actions, no furnishings, no equipment, no materials, and no supplies. No documents to show that the teachers were qualified to do the job. Same violations happen over and over and over. No immunization records for any of the children, not enough staff. So I'm not able to see how much money that this particular daycare center is getting from the state or the federal government because that needs to be done by somebody who has access to that information, which I don't. I did look up his campaign fund donations and he's not getting any from any daycare center. So if somebody can tag Nick Shirley, let him know that he should probably look into this one too.
I couldn't see some of the words that was on the screen. I'm over there. I was squinting hard with my glasses on. But this isn't even commentary. This is more documentation. No supplies, no supervision, no records, and somehow still funded. That's not an option. That's a checklist. And unfortunately, it gets bigger.
Following the Nick Shirley video, the people of Minnesota have jumped on board to help out as much as possible. And what they've been doing is they've been doing internet searches of active Somali daycare centers in their neighborhoods. And they found 60 active daycare centers at one address, 1821 University Avenue. How can you have 60 daycare centers at that one address? Kristi Noem has ordered DHS into Minnesota. They're in Minneapolis today, and they are visiting all these different daycare centers. They're going to shut them down once and for all. Hopefully, there will be mass arrests, denaturalizations, and deportations. But all that remains to be seen. We'll have to wait and see how this all shakes out. But apparently, Nick has another big story up his sleeve he's going to be coming out with pretty soon.
Notice what never happens in this entire story. Nobody brings records. Nobody explains the numbers. Nobody clears anything. All the energy goes into stopping the questions. You know, because when the truth is clean, it doesn't need protection. So if you made it to the end of the video and you want me to know, right? Let me see the paperwork. Or you could just put paperwork. Either one works. Y'all be safe. Go check on a friend today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.